Promised not to be intimidated by Canelo.
I see no intimidation right now. I see focus and someone that has strategy in Munguia.
That left hook of Canelo's seems to be the punch that's giving Munguia the most problems so far.
Munguia's doing the right thing here. Just continue to stick that jab out there and fighting behind it. The problem Munguia has, though, I foresee, Sergio, is that Munguia is a very good body puncher, but you expose yourself when you go downstairs to the body like that. That's where I think Canelo can capitalize.
This fight's going to come down to who takes a better body shot. Both these fighters can take a shot upstairs. They have chins. They've never been down.
Good right from Munguia. And then downstairs, Jaime heating up.
Munguia is taking a page out of Dimitri Bivol right here with the long jab, not smothering his punches, staying at range, and not overcommitting.
Good straight right hand on the end of that combination for Canelo. Been an even fight so far.
This is the most bounce I've seen in Jaime Munguia's feet in a while. Very light on his feet, jabbing, moving, using the whole ring, not committing to his power either. I like this version of Jaime Munguia and what I'm seeing right now.
And for Canelo, it's going to be about overcoming the punch output. Munguia has averaged recently around 60, 65 punches thrown per round. Canelo, he has been largely in the high 30s, low 40s. So it's going to have to be power shots that make up that gap.
And if you know anything about Jaime Munguia, in almost every single fight he's in, there is a big scare. He gets rocked at some point.
Good body shot by Canelo. There's a nice bounce on his feet. He's throwing the jab upstairs and downstairs. I like what I see so far from Jaime Munguia.
Yeah, this to me is exactly how I thought this fight was going to start. I knew Munguia had a game plan that was fighting behind that jab. My question is, and will continue to be, what happens when this becomes just a firefight in the middle of the ring?
We're about to find out. There's no way this doesn't turn into a firefight. Jaime Munguia is not a boxer. We've seen flashes of it, but that's not his temperament.
He never slows down, Munguia. He can do this all night. A fighter known for overwhelming his opponents. Oh, there's the counter right that Munguia had to be careful.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you overextend and miss. Canelo was excellent at taking advantage of those.
And that's what happens when you overcommit to power. You know, once you miss, you're going to be vulnerable to a counter punch. That's the reason Munguia boxed well the first round, not committing, jabbing, moving around, bouncing on his toes. Once he starts overcommitting and he misses, he will be vulnerable to a counter punch.
Canelo just never looks concerned, always calculating. Such a great ring IQ.
When it looks like Canelo's just being quiet and not doing anything, he's actually setting you up. He dictates your movement. He dictates where he wants you to go to land a heavy, hard, single power shot. This is not a volume puncher anymore in Canelo. He's a strategic power puncher just looking for single shots. Like that, right there. See, Munguia should be jabbing here like he was in the first round. This is what we see with Jaime Munguia. He sees flashes of things that he's learned and flashes of change, but then he resorts back to what he is, and that's a fighter.
What changes have you seen under Freddie Roach so far from him, Chris?
Well, certainly the jab. You know, that's become an increased part of his offensive output, and they have worked more on defense. See Munguia having those hands up defensively when Canelo comes forward, but at the end of the day, Jaime Munguia is a guy that just likes to fight.
Oh, right hand from Munguia. He wants Canelo to open up. He's trying to force him to open up. Right hand from Munguia.
Excellent combination by Jaime Munguia, but now he's back on his toes, bouncing around.
You know, what Canelo needs to do and is trying to do is punch with Jaime Munguia. Now, Munguia's done a good job of kind of suffocating him a little bit with and smothering him with punches, but Canelo has to find a way. When Munguia's throwing 1 or 2 punches, he has got to throw punches with him.
I think he'll serve Canelo right to start trying to back up Munguia with jabs, just like that. If you could do that and jab to the chest and back up Munguia, who is not accustomed to going backwards, then you can get let off on combinations and explosive combinations and punches if you're Canelo.
Oh, right from Munguia. And he's trying to batter Canelo, who answers with a right hand of his own, and then an uppercut. Oh, Munguia is down for the first time in his career.
And this is what's going to turn into a firefight. An uppercut that he didn't see coming.
This is what happens. Jaime Munguia has been hurt and rocked in previous fights. He has never been hit by a guy with this kind of power.
Let's see if Canelo can seal the deal here in round 4. Munguia might just want to try and get out of the way till the bell rings.
That'll be the smart thing to do. But that's not what machismo forces you to do.
Affecting Jaime Munguia way more with his power than vice versa.
Every punch, it's not even with
like a rubber band. There's a body shot you've been asking for.
What a smart combination by Canelo. Threw the jab, faked the jab, came around the guard with a hook, then back downstairs to the body. He's outsmarting the younger fighter. It's punch selection by Canelo Alvarez right now. Not power. It's precision, accuracy, and
it's volume versus precision. That's what this fight has become.
Munguia just looks very uncertain right now in the ring.
good body shot by Canelo right there. Munguia tried to counter it, but he's not fast enough now. He's not fast enough with that counter, and he needs to block it. Make sure he blocks the entire body shot. But Munguia is not a counter puncher. He doesn't catch and counter. He's an aggressive, offensive fighter, just like that.
And these are good body shots being landed by Canelo. But Sergio, I feel like they're just all being thrown to set up a headshot. Like he's trying to get that guard from Munguia to dip down. So far, Munguia's done a pretty good job of keeping those hands at his face and avoiding that left hook. But the more you clip into the body, the quicker those hands are going to drop.
Munguia pulling back his chin. Canelo just missing with that wide left hook. You can bet Canelo's going to try to do that again, and if Munguia pulls back, he will get dropped again.
That right hand scored for Munguia. He's starting to be a little more active now and aggressive. He's trying to get his groove back. All right, let's try.